young, I have show cars, over the years, and just kind of got big on that. But we probably will this year. Kind of let people know what we're doing, and expose people to the great sport of drag racing.
Yeah, of course you're gonna start it up at the car shows, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah, no problem. Anytime we go to something like that, an event like that, we will, doing displays, prior to match races and stuff like that. We'll start the car, no problem. So, that's, it's part of the fun, right? Have the car after that, but, this, that, and the other, had a throttle stick on a burnout up in New England once back in the 90s and almost wiped out, or almost went into a pine tree forest, but got the car stopped before then. So yeah, when you do this stuff, you're going to have issues. I've had other people, come into my lanes and stuff like that. But still, I always respected him. He was younger than me, but he was always fun to race, and he was always fun to be around. Del Warsh was he's really a class act young guy, and I just always enjoyed racing him. And let me see here, John Hale in modern day now. John Hale always had fun running. Baz, he was always good.
Did you ever go against the Eastern Raider?
No, I never did. Never did run them guys. I know Bill D. That was at one time part of that deal. I've run his car a few times back in the 90s, but never ran the Eastern Raider. That was a kind of an iconic car, and I think you might be seeing that car come out. I'm not sure. Al Hoffman, Gary Denson, he was fun to race. He was a pretty cool dude. Jim Epler. On and on, man. Got Cruz Pedregon. Always got along good with Cruz. So, car on the property. So, so I always pick and choose, and I guess that's why I'm still here today.
Well, at least at the Funny Car Chaos, you have a chance to probably go against Hale again.
Oh, yeah. I look forward to running that Chaos deal. That'll be fun.
Keith Jackson.
Yeah, Keith's going to be there, I guess, and I'm pretty sure we're going there to kick ass and take names.
There's a couple guys that come out from New Mexico. Yeah, Ray Stringer.
Bring it on. Let's have a good time. And just like I said, this year, we're coming loaded for bear.
And of course, do you have any hobbies outside of drag racing?
Yeah, snow ski, water sports, stuff like that. I paddleboard, I water ski, snow ski, and that's about it, really. Ride my motorcycle a little bit here and there, so like stuff like that. I don't play cards. I don't, do much of anything else like that. Just, stuff that keeps you active.
No hunting, no fishing, nothing like that.
Not really. I do a little fishing when I'm that's what I do for fun.
All right, now throughout your drag racing career, how many trophies, plaques, and good stuff like that have you won?
Not really a lot, really. Honestly, we don't really win stuff like that anymore. I've never won a national event. I qualified for quite a few and go rounds here and there, but I drag raced a motorcycle back in around 13, 14 years ago. I won that a few times, so I got trophies for that, car show trophies, stuff like that. But stuff like that doesn't matter as much to me. I like be nice to, win like a big race sometime, like U.S. Nationals or something, but I don't see me running that anytime soon. So, yeah, I would have tried to stick it out a little bit longer when I was running the big show car, and try to, probably, I would have pursued sponsorship more back then. I'm not a big proponent of it, like I said, but it keeps you going, for, when you don't have any money, and so I probably would look at trying to do that a little bit more. Because back at that time, match racing was dying in the early '90s, and so it just, so if I could go back, that's probably one thing I'd change. I probably would have, tried to, beat the streets a little bit harder for financial help.
All right, now I'm going to ask you a few fun questions here before we finish out this interview.
Sure.
What's your favorite food to eat?
Pizza.
Pizza. What do you like on
pizza.
What do you like on your pizza?
Sausage, pepperoni, and onion.
All right. Now, does your wife cook?
A little bit. I'm mainly the cook around the house, so.
You're the big cook. So, what's your best dish that you cook?
Steak. Steak. I like cooking steak. I cook anything, but tonight I grilled pork chops, but I like steak. So, living in Tennessee, I basically grill out all year round.
Yeah.
So,
what's your favorite beverage drink?
Beer, Sweetwater 420. It's my favorite beer. I have it on tap here in my house. Though I don't drink it too much anymore because it's got too many carbs.
So what's your favorite non-alcoholic drink?
Water. Gotta drink water. Stay hydrated.
Yeah, you get hot in them fire suits, man.
Yeah. Yep. Sure do. Yeah, I learned a long time ago. Don't be drinking Coke when it's 100 degrees out. So, drink water. That, and I always have a cooler full of water and a bunch of Gatorade with us also.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite movie of all time?
American Graffiti.
Racing movie, of course.
Yeah, it's the best movie ever made. When that movie came out in the early 70s, I went and watched it 17 times.
All right. So I know earlier you said the Wild Side came from the Motley Crue song. So
yeah.
So your favorite music is like hard rock?
Yeah. I like. I've always liked heavy metal, and then I like modern hard rock also. So I get into that. I like really everything. I like rock, country. I like some rap. Exactly.
Be open to music.
Yep.
So when you were growing up, did you have a favorite cartoon growing up?
No, not really. No, just there was one, I can't even remember what it was, but I can't even remember the name, but they always had dragsters in it and stuff like that. I always liked that one. They'd have 6-engine dragsters and all this crazy stuff that the guy drew up. So I enjoyed that, and then obviously Tom and Jerry cartoons were fun. So,
yeah,
I like that. But heck, back then we were hardly ever in the house. We were always out running around, building go-karts and all that stuff, riding around on our bicycles, having fun like kids should.
Yep. That's the way it was when we were young men. We'd be out, and then your mom would call you in for dinner time, eat dinner, and then go back out again.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we did it back then. That's how we rolled.
Till it gets dark, then you got to come back in.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's kind of dangerous out there for these kids to be running around, no?
I suppose.
Depends where you live. Depends where you live.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. Right.
So now, when you're at the track, Troy, do you eat regularly, or do you eat light during the race day?
Hardly ever eat during the day. Usually wait till we're done running, and I'll grill crew and me, and drink some adult beverages, and a couple of them, and that's about it. But I don't really eat too much during the day. It's too busy working, and got your mind on the job.
All right. Now, can you think of, you might have had a lot of these, but can you think of one most embarrassing moment you had on the track?
Let me see here. Yeah, right, yeah. I hold on the starting line there. Somewhere, I think I might have been Canada. I can't remember, but I did the burnout. Stupid crank seal decided it wanted to leak on the burnout. So in the middle of this burnout, I was like, man, this thing's really squirrely in the burnout. Went to back up, I'm backing up, and all of a sudden all the safety safari guys showed up in my windshield, and they're pointing in every kind of direction, and one's telling me to, kill it, and the other one's pointing to go back, the other one's pointing to go, take a left, and I didn't know what to do, and then all of a sudden Buster Couch shows up in my windshield, and boy, he just pointed back, and this, that, and the other, and, and Buster got in front of you, boy, you listen to Buster. So, that was embarrassing. That was, mainly because I had Al Hoffman running behind me, and I thought Al Hoffman was going to whoop my ass if he smoked the tires on the first round because of me oiling down the starting line. But he won the first round, so I was a happy camper. So just a 50-cent part, failed, and man, you just make a mess.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So.
So now, if you weren't a drag racer, what do you think you'd be doing with your life?
I don't know. Living down by the river in a van, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. If I didn't drag race, I'd probably, I don't know, maybe dirt track or, I like FCCA racing. I like stuff like that. I like boat racing. I'd be racing something or other. Motorcycles. I thought about running a Top Fuel Harley. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'd be racing something or other.
All right. So, what's been the fondest memory of your drag racing career?
It's a little bit of everything. Just of all the people I've met. I've met a lot of people. I've had a lot of fun. I've kind of done it my way. It's kind of a cliche, but I have. And I've had a good time. I've done it honest. I've done it through hard work. And, I've never been, the quickest guy around or anything like that, but I go to bed at night and know I did it, did it the way I wanted to do it, So that's kind of where, I guess that's my fondest thing is that I can, I've done it all the way I wanted to do it, and I've done it, and I'm still doing it. There's been a lot of flash in the pan dudes, over the years. They come in and they go out right away, either from on their own or being forced out, and I'm still here,
Yep. So now, Troy, if people that are listening into the interview right now want to find out where you're going to be, running any of your cars there, what's the best way for them to find out anything?
The best thing right now is, get a hold of me on Facebook. That's really the best way to get a hold of me. Just, message me on Facebook or just drop me a line or something like that. Normally when we're going to a race about a week out, I let everybody know what's going on and, make an announcement. And, in the next, probably sometime in early March, we're going to probably put a schedule out, let everybody know, where we're going to be, when, what we're going to be running, and all that. So we got a lot of stuff going on, and just kind of really just trying to sort through everything and get everything lined up so we can put out a schedule.
Yeah, you should make a Wild Side, Nitro Funny Car page on Facebook.
I've been meaning to, but I tell you what, between between putting a fuel car together, working all day, and just life in general, it's just hard to do all that stuff. It really is, So
Well, have your son do it, or your wife, or someone.
yeah, I can do that, but they they all have their own lives too, So, but I'll get something going on. I'll get something together this year. I've been meaning to. Just been meaning to.
Yeah,
famous last words.
You'll get to it one of these days.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right now, getting a race car running is a lot more important than all that.
Well, Troy, I want to thank you very much for taking time to interview. You have any final words or thank yous you want to do before we close out?
Just a shout out to Dale Creasy Sr. He's been under the weather, and he's just he really taught me a lot. And obviously my wife Jackie, I couldn't do it without her. She just makes sure we can do this, and she puts up with it basically. And my friend Dave Watt, and Bobby Toth, and Brian Greer, all those guys that have helped us out, and I really appreciate that a lot. So, and then my dogs are yelling right now, so. But yeah, that's it. I appreciate everybody. It's been a long journey, and but it's been a fun journey. And we still got more to go, though. We're not done.
Yep.
We'll be here for quite a while, I'm sure.
Right. Well, thanks.
I appreciate you. Putting us on tonight. And,
we'll do another one in the future.
Sounds great to me. I appreciate it. Okay.
No problem, Troy. You have a great night.
You too. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Bye.
Bye.